PlayStation license. So that's a big
huge
deal.
license to get as
It's
well.
the first time that we've had it as well. And the demo as well, the big news is that, you know, everyone watching now who's seeing the gameplay can actually get their hands on it on August 13th.
Awesome.
So next week, everyone can download the demo for free and play it, because we've been talking a lot. I saw you at E3.
Yep.
I've been telling you how awesome PES is this year, but it's always nice to actually, you know, put your money where your mouth is and just say, you know, give it to the consumers and say, well, you know, you guys judge.
Also, I just noticed there were some really cool crowd effects. The away fans there causing a ruckus against the home fans.
Brazilian fans.
Yeah, and it's details like that in a football game that really kind of, you know, lend you to that immersion and stuff. And
absolutely, yeah. And I think the game's looking fantastic.
It does.
I mean, we were talking about using Fox Engine a lot more this year as well. And, you know, we used a little bit of Fox Engine last year. This year we're using that little bit more, maybe 50, 60% more, and every year we will continue to use more and more of this engine, which, as you guys know, has been made for a very good Metal Gear game.
Yeah, and here we go, like Munich, you're playing as Munich, of
That's
course.
right, yeah, I'm playing as the good team.
Oh, yeah?
That I know.
Oh, come on, you should be playing as the Christians.
Yeah, but I'm trying to level it out because I'm talking to you, but hopefully what people are seeing is, you know, brand new animation work. We've got 3 times more than last year.
Yeah.
The players are moving a lot more lively now as well. We've got this brand new AI, which is, you know, basically...
off the ball movement and stuff.
Yeah, basically, what I say to people is, in football games, you always have to press a button to trigger a run.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is make so you don't have to do that ever again. And the players should be moving off the ball as soon as they pass it.
Well, it's like that natural movement. Like, you know, sometimes like someone like Nicholas Bentner might not make that run. He's a bit lazy. He might hold up. And there's a goal already.
Yeah, so I'm going to do this. We've got this free roam celebration. I'm going to run towards the corner flag, and you get a different celebration now and again depending on what you do.
Awesome.
Sometimes he punches it. Sometimes he'll just do some shadow boxing.
I think Tim Cahill's going to sue Lewandowski.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's copyrighted.
That's a new feature as well, actually, allowing you to celebrate. So we've got over 122 celebrations in the game. But what you saw there was an interactive one. No matter where you go, if you go behind the goal, you'll jump on the ad boards as well. If you've got a stadium which has a running track, you'll actually jump over it and go into that area as well. So it's really cool.
Sorry, my audio's just cutting out. I can't hear you. There we go. It's a bad wiring system, but what, you know, I love the sense of the placement and the feeling of a real match. I think that's one thing that Pro Evo really seems to have encapsulated this year.
Do you know, one of the things that I talk to a lot of people, and you know, let's be honest, there's certain things that we can't control, like the licenses, and yeah, we have just signed a really big license in the Euros, but one thing that we can control is the gameplay. And when I talk about all the AI stuff, for a lot of people it can be quite boring. Yeah. But for us, it's what makes PES what it is.
Oh, it's a great ball! Oh, he's got to finish that, Robin. Surprised he didn't fall over. Lovely skill there.
So we're just trying to make sure that we do the best that we can, and I mentioned how we're going to improve year on year all the time and focus on improving all the time. And this is a big statement for us. The demo, the release date is the first football game on the market, 17th of September as well. So it's all about making statements and proving that we are back. We won this, obviously we're at Gamescom. We won Best Sports Game last year at Gamescom, so we're hoping to retain it.
Well, it has been, you know, it's almost, you know, the resurgence of Pro Evo over recent years. It kind of, you know, it was the game to play for so long. You know, it was the everyone's game of choice, and it's great to see it back kind of where it belongs.
Exactly, yeah. And for us, that's been the focus.
Yeah.
You know, 7 years, we actually didn't win any awards. We won so many last year, but you know, I think before that, I think everyone gave up on PES.
Yeah.
And we're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And I mean, I think I spoke to you a little bit about it as well. For the fans, we've sort of redone Master League.
That was one thing that when we talked to E3 was the fact that you're bringing back players like Costello and Miranda as agents within the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have. Okay.
So, yeah, and I think for me, the Master League mode. So, you know, my club has become this really huge mode in PES. It's this mode where you can sign players, use real money, and the fans are like, hey, you know, when I started playing PES, I'm sure you did back in the PS1 days, Master League was that de facto mode that everyone played.
And that was the mode I went straight into, was Master League.
Yeah, exactly. So what we wanted to do in this anniversary year was give our hardcore fans something to celebrate, something to go, yeah, you know what, they're still thinking of us. Yeah, they've got my club. Yeah, they've got all these new features, but they still care about the fans, and we do. And what we've done is brought in a brand new menu system, brand new transfer system, loads of new features when it comes to developing your team.
You got to put that one away. Come on,
sorry,
you might
I'm
be talking. No, that's no excuse.
Give me a break, come
it's
on.
It's a free header. Robin.
To be fair, he skied that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm blaming Robin.
And the likenesses look amazing there.
It's something that we work on all the time. PES is known for it. Is that player likeness, not only in how they look, but also how they play and move as well.
Seeing that stuff like the jostling there between the two positions, that kind of fighting for
movement.
movement.
Yeah. Thank you for spotting that. Actually, it's something that I should have mentioned. It's the new physicality system that we've got, and it's. I mean, in PES, we've never actually had a proper collision system. So it's the first time ever. So what you'll see is when the ball is in the air, people will fight for it. When the ball is on the ground and like actually how they fall as well, they'll avoid tackles, but they'll never lose control. You'll never be worried about them not being responsive. Go on, Robin. Do you proud.
Look, stuffed out, trying to finish. Oh, of course he's over. Referee booking.
He's not happy.
Simulation. I can imagine as well, like a player like Diego Costa for Chelsea, that's going to be such a big part of his game now, that physicality.
Absolutely, yeah, so you can knock the ball up to him. And sometimes it's a case of you knowing that you won't win the ball, so it's about putting that guy off more than so winning the ball. So if you're like a little guy like Evra against Mertesacker, you're never going to win it, but if the ball goes up, make sure neither does he. And that's the key focus here. You see some of the lightness as well.
Alarm there looking great.
The new lighting on the shirts.
Oh yeah, and like the roughening, it looks absolutely amazing. 59% possession from
controlling the game. Controlling the game.
Should have more. No. Had the chances. It might come to cost. When you have those chances. Oh, referee. That's got to be a yellow card there.
But the way that he fell there was quite unique.
Oh, what Munich? What is happening? Chopping away here.
Yeah, I'm trying to show you the new collision system.
Oh, of course. It's not just you're cheating or being a...
No. Robert,
it's a lovely ball.
No, he's done it again.
Free header. Robin.
You see the new crossing animation?
Yeah.
There's so much going on now in the game and it's really alive.
And like the crowd as well, like rising there. Yeah. There's always those players and when a player rises for the cross, there's always a few players in the crowd, spectators in the crowd that kind of go with it.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see the players on the bench as well in the replays and stuff like that as well.
The manager there standing in his technical area, make sure you don't do it.
He's not happy with that, is he? But yeah, no, I mean, I think the game is playing really well. The responsiveness is what makes PES what it is. It's super fluid, and along with making the gameplay, really great. Something for the UK viewers and actually for the German viewers as well. We've actually got new commentators, and we showed the UK commentator in the Gamescom trailer. And what that shows is that we're really committed to sorting out the presentation. We do focus on gameplay, we do focus on those kind of things, but our fans really wanted new commentary.
It's the nature of the industry today.
Exactly, yeah, and with the Master League as well, what we've done is we've given them new lines to record. So say if you've gone through a really bad patch of 10 games lost or drawn, let's just say you've just signed a player and he's not performed well. Let's just say you've just signed a player and he's doing amazing. There's a line for everything as well. So we've really thought about that and trying to make the fans just get lost in managing their team and knowing when to sign players and who to sign players.
I think that's what so many people who grew up with Pro Evolution Soccer loved, was that Master League, that sense of progression over the season, trying to sign a player. I remember even I got really into it. I remember changing my kit every season. Like I'd go it's a new season, so it's a new kit.
Brand new sponsor.
And so I'd have the, it's 1-1.
See how you started talking to me.
They pulled it back. They can't believe it.
Yeah, Wagner Love with his nice hair.
Awesome, yeah. And, even like players, that not the biggest European team, Corinthians obviously, but a big team in their own right, and you've done them justice.
Yeah, absolutely. It is great.
I'm loving this slightly slowed down replay as well. Oh, defence static, all the defence. No one went with him. There's going to be inquiries there. Guardiola's not going to be happy.
They were great last night, actually. Did you see Bayern against AC?
No, I didn't see it.
I support Milan, so it was quite painful.
You support Milan? You've got a very strong Italian accent. It's not surprising.
Thank you very much.
I support Charlton, my local team, like everyone should.
Yeah, exactly. I think you got a tattoo, right?
I do. I have a Charlton tattoo right next to my heart. I'm that much
amazing.
of a football fan. Yeah,
that's amazing. So I'm sure you're, loving the fact that PES is back.
Yeah.
I think I've already spoken to a lot of people today as well, and they just, it's something that when you grow up with something like a TV show or a game, it's something that you always think about.
Yeah, as we said before at E3, that I remember the Paul Ince and Ravanelli on the cover. I think that was the Provo. That's a great goal. That's a great goal. The experience of Lahm, the captain. And look, going into the camera there and stuff. Some lovely animations in these replays.
I just want to highlight one thing here with this goal. Not one point did I trigger a 1-2 or did I press a button
it's
to
all
make
within
him
the,
run.
It's all within the mechanics of the engine.
They start flowing. What we are doing with the game is making it super responsive, and if you don't make the AI responsive, the game gets boring really quick.
Yeah.
No one's moving around you. So when you see the passing there, Schweinsteiger moving and Lahm moving,
it's lovely stuff.
It's just everyone's moving. Robin's moving away. Bang.
Keeper should have done better though. Let's be honest.
It's just a slow-mo, mate. It was a rocket.
No, the keeper should have done better. it's a great goal though. I'm just giving you a bit of banter.
It just looks nice now. The game is looking fantastic, and this is our second year on these new consoles. We're still learning.
Yeah.
Still learning about Fox Engine, and I'm really excited about the future of PES as well.
And also, like, the crowd are loving it now. The crowd are up. I imagine the stadium's more alive and more buzzing. And it's a part of that experience. You were mentioning as well about having the license for Euro Championships next year. Is that ingratiated in Master League? Can you become an international manager, or?
So the license itself isn't included in PES 2016. In the past, it's been a standalone game, and we're not really sure what we're doing with it right now.
Okay.
But we wanted to sign it. We've got a fantastic relationship with UEFA. We just re-signed the Champions League this year for another 3 years, and it made sense really to partner with people.
Got to finish this one. Easy save. Hollywood save for the keeper.
We need to sort of work with them a little bit more as well. I mean, I'm not going to say much, but everyone's seen what's happened with FIFA, and I think UEFA are well respected, and they want to work with us as well. And I think it's just us enhancing that relationship that we have with them. So we'll talk more about that license in the future. One thing that I do want to sort of say is that we have announced some of the licenses that we already have, that we have retained this year, like La Liga, like the second Spanish league, they're all fully licensed. Like the French league, Ligue 1. We've got a bunch of teams licensed in Germany. We've announced that we've got Bayern Munich, Wolfsburg, and Borussia Mönchengladbach from Germany as well.
Oh, nice.
So there's a lot of new teams, and
Caught napping at the corner.
Oh, they're getting cocky now. They're going to get the ball.
2-2.
So we are announcing licenses. We are going to announce some really key Latin American licenses as well.
Awesome.
Which will be.
Where would people stay tuned for information on that?
Please go to our official website, pes.com. We've got a Twitter account, official PES. We've got Facebook /PES. We've got a lot of channels as well.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me, because I'm really interesting, it's at Adam_Batty as well.
Nice.
I don't talk much, but when I talk, it's usually with footballers' pictures.
Oh, awesome. Just
living the life.
Just living the life of all the famous. And obviously, you've released a new cover as well.
Thank you so much. Yes, exactly. So one of the big things that we did was we signed Alvaro Morata, which is a huge thing for us. So we signed Neymar. We announced him at
I'm sure
E3.
Madrid fans will be really happy about that.
Yeah. Well, him and Neymar share something, which is they have the same record where they both scored last year in the quarter-final both legs, semi-final both leg as well,
Nice.
and in the final. So it's nice. We made a statement with Mario Götze last year.
Yeah.
Neymar's quite easy choice because he's a global star and wants to make another statement.
He's pretty well known.
Some people know him.
Yeah. Well, this is it now. Injury time.
Come on, Lewandowski.
The referee.
Come on,
We're in
Lewandowski.
real Fergie time now.
Come on,
3 minutes,
Lewandowski.
97
Come
minutes.
on, Lewandowski. Oh.
This is some. The referees had a payoff here, surely.
Yeah, I tried.
The 98th minute is a draw.
Fantastic.
And, a great draw there, obviously, for Munich. Oh, great.